Yeah, just one of 3 players left from the promotion season. Solihull Moors in possession up towards the halfway line. Crawford just trying to provide a little bit of pressure to the man on the ball. James Clark infield now, looking for Osborne, the captain, out to this near side for Clark. A little flick behind from Mark Beck, which opens the space up for Osborne. Striding through to the edge of the D, out to the left-hand side of the penalty area. Solihull Moors are in, and they're in front. The goal from Joe Newton, one of 2 changes this evening from Andy Wing. And that change has brought about an opening goal. The ball fed through to the left-hand side of the penalty area. Newton, unopposed, and able to curl it past Pete Jameson in the Pool's goal. It's Hartlepool United 0, it's Solihull Moors 1.
Yeah, first of all, what a fantastic finish. He took it really well. Jameson came out to do everything he could to try and narrow the angle, but it was just a little bit too easy as soon as he got the ball past the centre half. Yeah, and they normally have good delivery. They normally, Ferguson normally has a real good delivery, and it's up the players in the box to get free and really attack the ball.
Ferguson curls one into the back post. Desiree is there, heads it down into the turf, which just takes a bit of pace off it and ends up in the arms of Tommy Simkin. It has been a game that has been more of a midfield battle than anything else, but Solihull Moors with a throw-in inside the Pool's half of play. Joe Gray fighting for it, and Solihull coming out on top with Osborne. Now Gus Mafuta against his former club and pulls one a few yards wide of Pete Jameson's right-hand post. Pool's trailing by a goal to 0. 10 minutes to go till half-time in what was a very subdued home stadium at present. Crossing the penalty area. How did that get away? And it's in the back of the net. And from absolutely nothing, Solihull Moors have doubled their lead across into the box as Pools just dillied and dallied on the ball. It was whipped in and it hung up in the air. And it was buried inside the 6-yard box by Callum Maycott. And it was all too easy for the visitors to double their lead. It's Pools 0, it's Solihull 2.
A catalogue of mistakes. They didn't win the first header. Beck's bullied them. They haven't followed the runner. They haven't stopped the cross, and then just midfield runners just got in and tapped it in from probably 6 or 7 yards out.
Seaman right-footed. That's
ball.
delivered
Great
with pace.
ball.
Desiree is there, but he heads it well wide, and the one person you want that ball to drop to is Manny Desiree. It's been some time since Hartlepool United last scored from a corner. They could really do with one now. David Ferguson, left-footed, in towards Desiree! Oh, and it's clawed off the line!
The keeper for Solihull was not very big, but I can't believe what a good save that was.
Ferguson delivers it to the front post. Crawford managed to get something on it, but not enough, and it's cleared. Desiree down inside the area, claiming for a penalty, nothing given. It's all Pools at the minute as Luke Hendry pumps one into the penalty area. It falls for Finney on the strike. Oh, and it's just wide of Simpkins' left-hand post.
I have to say it surprised me that whether it's 1, whether it's 100, that people travel that on a Tuesday night, all that distance, but just shows the love they have for the team.
Oh, chance. Mark Beck through to Josh Kelly at the front post. His shot is saved by Jameson.
A very dangerous area now for Hartlepool.
It is right on the byline for Solihull. It's floated into the area. Oh, and it's headed wide by Beck, but inches wide. It is the one thing I'd forgotten about being in the National League. Corner for Solihull. Free header that just comes across the face of goal of Pete Jameson, who turns to bark his frustrations at his defence. Back to Luke Hendry. The crowd want him to shoot, but he drills it into the area instead. It's headed up but not out. Desiree with a header. Chance for Honorise. It might fall for Johnson on his debut. A header from Finney, and it's over the crossbar. Assessing his options. Again, everybody barring Mark Beck behind the ball for Solihull. It is a sea of yellow in front of Hartlepool United. Seaman, a cute little pass to Hendry. Now Agatis tries to deliver it into the area, and Desiree Gray finds Seaman. Surely, he skied it.
But it's what you do as a manager. You change things, you try different things against different teams, and unfortunately tonight it just hasn't paid off.
Charlie Seaman down the line to Ollie Finney. He's had a very quiet second half. Finney onto his left, thinks about the cross, then eventually goes all the way through to the far side for Ferguson. Controls it well on his chest, just killed it And now Agatis, left-footed, drives it straight at the goalkeeper. The referee checks his watch. Full-time whistle blown by Paul Marsden. It has been a frustrating evening for Pools, who lose 2-0. 2 goals which came in the first half. The first one after just 8 minutes, where Joe Newton got inside the area and curled one past Pete Jameson. The second was all too easy from the visitors. It was won on the byline after Pools didn't deal with the ball deep into the area, crossed into the box, and it was Callum Maycock who latched onto the end of it inside the 6-yard box and just stabbed in from close range.